Good evening. Have I? Yeah, good. I did remember to unmute my mic. Welcome back. It is Sunday night. It is 2 minutes past 8, but the stream started before 8 o'clock if you include the waiting screen. So I was technically on time. It's great to be back as always on this least super of super Saturdays this weekend. Because I mean, let's be honest. Like, who did the planning for this national final season? Like, you had a bunch of national finals the last few weeks, and there's like 15 at the end of February. None this week, and only one next week. So, I personally feel very aggrieved. Nonetheless, there are things to talk about, and there's stuff going on. We have some more songs to talk about tonight. We're going to be talking about Denmark. We're going to be talking about Norway, which obviously we led into with the video on Friday. We then also have Portugal later on, and we have the first heat of Melfest in Sweden. And as much as I love to mock the Swedes, we're going to talk about their heats because the show is quite big. I can't do it by myself though, and that's why I'm quite relieved to say, as always, he's here.
Hey guys.
How are you, Jay? You've had a tough day. Why don't you tell everyone about it?
Oh, I thought I was going to be late to the stream today because I had work for the first time on a Sunday in quite a while. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
And how many minutes have you been
I'm
home
exhausted.
from work?
Like maybe 10.
So you can't say that he doesn't really commit himself. Someone says Latvia songs, please. And it's actually just as well, because in addition to the national finals, I talked about, there are a couple of extra little bonuses. We've got one from Latvia, one from Lithuania that we want to talk about. I got a message last night from Jay when actually I committed the cardinal sin. I was watching Newcastle versus Liverpool. Thank you, Stephen, very much for that gifted sub. Unfortunately, that meant I was missing all the heats, although I did watch everything back. And yes, it was 4-1. Thanks for reminding me, person in chat. And then I get this message from Jay. Oh, the staging for Teon Tagad by Kaili in Lithuania is amazing. In Lithuania, in Latvia, gosh, that's a terrible offense. I apologize to any Latvians and Lithuanians watching. So I thought I'd go and watch it. And what I saw is something I was like, I have to share this. We have to talk about this tomorrow. Because this, in my opinion, I'm rolling my sleeves up for this, is one of the best national final stagings we're going to see the whole year. It is just genius. Someone's asking if my microphone is on. You can't one-guy me, don't try. So I want to talk about this with my scene that is mysteriously broken. Let's fix that. Oh, there we are.
Oh, no.
We're going to talk about this. Teon Tagad by Kylie. I can't play you the song, obviously, but this staging had some of the cleverest effects I've ever seen. And so it starts quite simple. You know, if you've watched the music video, you'll be familiar with this stuff. What's really clever is this. This is all shot live.
This is so cool.
Notice this is Marcus Reaver on the right, by the way.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. Wow. He somehow finds a way to get into
Except this time, hopefully, he might actually get to Eurovision by being on the... So this effect, in my opinion, is just stunning. I've been trying to work out how they did this all day. I've watched it a bunch of times, and I can't work it out. But they kept it up. And there's a few different scenes. So you've got this first one, and then we move. Then there's this kind of like interim effect. And pop, we're into a new one. And it's like they're little figurines
scene is quite cool.
Inside a television. You know what I mean? Or something. This is just, again, and all of this stuff is like real. Because you can see from the reflections and everything that they've actually set this all out.
It's really well done. This was staged by the same guy that did Tautomatus' staging, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And then if we go forward, and this is possibly my favorite, going into the final one. So at first you have all three of them here. And so they're all on this little box thingy, right? On the little set of books. Here's my favorite thing. They disappear, and then this happens. And to the end, she walks up, having been on the tiny thing, sits down at the fucking table, and then lifts up the top book that they were just standing on.
Wait, I completely forgot about that bit. That's genius.
The only thing I've realized, and this is one of the things, I'm actually not going to. Don't worry, Stephen. I've seen it. The only thing I'm going to say, because I don't want the magic of this to be dispelled by us working out exactly what's going on. These two books look very slightly different. There's a black line on this one, and not on this one. So it's some extremely clever, like, witchcraft and manipulation. But you have to go and watch. Someone in Twitch chat, there's this guy who keeps spamming, so mute them or something, please. Yeah, I don't know how they did it. And it's rare that you look at a staging and think, oh, there's no idea. I've got no idea how. Be longer than that. Make it 24 hours. I don't know how. And it's so rare because if you think about like stagings that have made people go, whoa, how did they do that before? They've had a fairly simple explanation. Think Sergei Lazarev 2016 with the silicon thing and they just push it back. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, other ones. Of course, the ultimate genius, Blanca being projected onto the screen in 2023. How did they do that? Oh, I love seeing that. Someone getting timed out for 86,400 seconds.
Oh, ouch.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah, I think we have a new Sergio Hyen on our hands, and it's really exciting.
Some people are just so good at this, and it's clear that there's this generation of staging directors coming through who are thinking about this in a really different way. But yeah, I just think it's superb. Someone asks if I'm making a video about SD Lal this year. Yeah, I'm making a video. I'm going to be there. So hopefully see you there. The one thing I will say...
I won't see you there.
This is not the favourite to win, but... Internationals can televote this year. We will be running a campaign. Latvia is not very big. So, with some assistance, maybe we can get them over the line.
We can make it work.
I'm just saying, maybe we can make a difference here. But we are all going to have to do this together. It's the only way. It's not vote manipulation, Frederick. They want internationals to vote. I'm simply encouraging internationals to vote for this. Cole Anderson, thank you so much for the $9.99 test. If Count Kylie lose to Emilia, I'm going to have a generational crash out. The staging was amazing. They have brilliant stage presence. If Latvia sends this, I'll be over the moon. Hard agree. I really, 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 really hope this wins. Because the alternative is just, thank you very much. Good. That person. This is just, the alternative being like just slop. Yeah, so I wanted to start that. Just to give you an idea of what is going on in Latvia and why you should care about it. I sound like I'm quoting one of those Instagram stories about, like some conflict somewhere. What is going on in Latvia and why you should care. Apparently you're much louder than me, Jay. I'm turning you down. There we are. That should fix it. Nero Cantata, thank you so much for the $2. Says all above the on Tagad train. Now, on to the actual things. Let's start where we left off on Friday, which was with Norway. It turns out when I'm a hater, you guys love it because tons of you have watched the Alexander Rybak is back for some reason video. Jay, what do you think of the Norwegian national selection this year?
The format, so weird. Why do we keep changing the format of MGP? I don't understand. Like the weird radio cup thing, and also my favorite from the radio cup thing didn't win, so I'm a bit more salty. But overall, the quality of the songs are better than last year, I will say. Do you not agree?
I mean, last year was bad too, to be fair. but this is also shit from a butt.
I
They're as bad as each other.
I don't think it's really bad this year.
I think
I think it's very mid, but I don't think it's as bad as people are saying.
I do, and so we're about to have an argument about this. I think it's a total
Right.
disaster, and I suspect that it's in no small part due to the fact, and I mentioned this in the video, the boycott movement against Israel has been politically successful in Norway, I think, in a way, more so than a lot of other places. I think a lot of artists rightly feel at the moment they cannot be affiliated or associated with the contest while Israel is in it. And while it's one of the sort of, that there are far more like, very important reasons why Israel shouldn't be in. It's damaging other national selections too, and it's damaging other broadcasters. If the argument to keep Khan in is the protection of public broadcasting, then why are you allowing them to lay waste to the assets of other public broadcasters by clearly having a major impact? And we'll talk about Portugal later, having a major impact on the quality of the shows that other broadcasters are able to put together. It really reminds me, right, of like a school football game or something where someone has grabbed the ball and insisted that they be given 10 goals or else no one gets to play at all. And, it's just like, and everyone hates that guy.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Norway is another one suffering from this. We will go through the songs. We'll have a listen. I think we're seeing a bunch of things that we wouldn't have seen if it wasn't a weak year in Norway. But we'll go through one by one. And where will Mr. Eurovision have us start is the question. We love Mr. Eurovision over here.
Yes, we do.
Honestly, where would we be without them?
Not streaming.
Yeah, we'd be in the mud is where we'd be. We love you guys. If you're here, we love you guys. Let's have a look. So, what did you think of Mullet and Mustache Man?
This one was very middle of the pack for me, probably towards the lower end. This isn't the type of music I would listen to. This is One Republic music.
Not this again.
It's true though. Like, if you've listened to the verses, it sounds like a One Republic song, and I cannot be caught listening to One Republic. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, actually. Yeah, it's very, very, very commercial. Dolphin Dane says could have shortened the title a lot by using Cyrillic. Yeah, but if you put Yaz together in Cyrillic, then people will just pronounce it yeah. So it wouldn't work in the same way.
Imagine he did that in the song.
We just went, instead of going yeah, I just went yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. People will probably like it more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just someone says sounds like music playing in a Five Guys. That's rancid. Why would you say that about someone?
Ouch.
I quite like him, I'm not a massive fan of the song, but I actually quite like him. Like, there's something there, in my opinion. I get that the song is not the most interesting, but like, come on. Oh my gosh. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I didn't talk about this one in the video because I couldn't think of much to say about it. And it was a problem I had with a lot of the songs in this show. It's just not very interesting,
Yeah.
It has an okay
It's just a
hook.
song that's there.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything else. But yeah, that's actually, I feel like, to be clear, I don't think this sounds like Five Guys music. It's just somebody said it in chat, and it was so out of pocket, I wanted to express my horror. He looks like
I can't eat Five Guys.
What does that even mean? He looks like he could out backflip Benson Boone. What are you people even saying? Oh my god. No, I don't.
Wait. I kind of see it.
Is this a thing?
They'd just be like tumbling together.
Or like rolling into the distance, into the sunset.
they'd keep going until like they pass out
Oh,
because they want to beat the other person.
off they go.
They look really competitive.
Right, okay, I'm done with the. There are too many evil comparisons now. So we're moving on. I think he has a decent sound. It's just not a very interesting song, and it's not for this platform, in my opinion. Come back with something else. We move on. Oh, I guess we don't. This. So, for those of you who didn't watch the video on Friday, this song, I recognized it when I heard it. I was like, where have I seen this before? And having checked in with several contacts, it turns out my memory was accurate. This song was submitted to Irish Eurosong last year in exactly this form. It was marked as a demo without an artist. Now it's back. They've remastered it slightly. They've not changed anything other than like alter the levels a little bit. And they're just releasing it. So I guess they didn't have a taker and they were like, well, we might as well do something with it. Submit it this year. Which is fair enough. And Skrillex, they've made it in. Good on you. But it says a lot about the quality of the show if you have songs in it that were rejected by Ireland.
By Ireland, yeah. It's
And it is also Queen of Kings with the chord progression of Monument by Kano.
Yeah, it's very. You can tell there's been some inspiration here. I think my biggest gripe with this song is that it knocked out my favorite song from the Radio Cup.
Which was?
Rayleigh's song.
Well, where
I
did your
really
friend
liked
go?
Rayleigh's song. Yeah.
That's I've heard that one is interesting. I was a bit surprised to hear I'd heard that demo a little while ago. But yeah, it found its way to Rayleigh eventually. It was an all right pop song, I will say. It was a little bit different. What I wanted though is that song was like 2 minutes 25 seconds. There's 30 seconds there where you need to do something else. And then they just didn't.
Do something else that's not a key change.
Yeah.
I think that's where they got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been.
To be fair, some people are saying, with that name, I was hoping for 2012 dubstep. If there was 2012 dubstep in this, I would at least be like, this is so out of date, but it's totally different to everything else.
It should win.
Mm-hmm. And so, yes, as Stephen points out, Emmy got in Eurosong over this, and this got into MGP over Emmy. Because Emmy was also in that wildcard round, ironically with a song that was much better than Like a Party.
Mm-hmm.
What a mess, eh?
That got knocked out in the first round too.
Yeah,
so
did.
that was rough. I think also by Skrillex.
Yeah, I think so. God bless her. I can't believe they had an Ireland off.
Gothminster?
I can't remember. Gothminster also robbed. In general, the wildcard round was just better than the actual selection, let's be honest. Which just shows that this was half circumstances, as we discussed, half just shooting yourself in the foot. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. If I was going to listen to something that sounded like Sabrina Carpenter, I'd just listen to Sabrina Carpenter.
Ouch. Yeah, this is probably the worst song in the selection. It's not that it's bad though. It's just so uninteresting that like it escapes your mind as soon as you finish listening to it. Like there's nothing about this song that's interesting. If I heard it on the radio, I wouldn't turn it off,
Yeah, but it's the sort of song that every country has that radio station where they play 10 songs on loop all the time. Just the same 10 songs. In this country, it's Heart Radio.
Yeah.
And this feels like it would be one of the 10 songs. And as a result, it would like gaslight its way to finishing like 15th in the yearly airplay chart. It's like the song when it's like, okay, we can have it on any radio show. Fuck it, we've run out of ideas. Play that so we have 5 minutes to sort ourselves out.
Yeah. It's just a filler song.
Lee says, welcome if unexpected Heart Radio slander. We don't miss anything here. Yeah, no one likes Heart Radio except for Olga. Okay, Olga likes Heart Radio. I'm really sorry, Olga.
You you know what? In primary school, I used to have like a radio in my room. I would put heart radio on to sleep every night.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was also like 9, so
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
just liked listening to music.
You're allowed. When I was 9, I'm pretty sure my favorite band was Kasabian.
Never heard of them.
You've never heard of Kasabian? Come on, you're British. How have you not heard of Kasabian?
Gabe, I'm brown.
Okay. I was about to say you've got a point, but then I was like, wait, no, I can't say that. He made the point,
Who the
not
hell
me.
is
I'm not
Kasabian?
providing comments on it. Why would you throw me in the deep end like that? How am I meant to respond to that, Jay?
I like to keep you on your toes.
Oh dear. Oh god. It's the fact that instinctively I immediately went, oh god. We're moving on. Leonardo, show us what you got. Oh. You know what I think of when I hear that song title?
Yeah. Go on, just say it. Just
When I
vote.
do my deeds I begin. You're my love. Oh my god.
Oh.
This is a boring ballad. Sorry, Leonardo, you have a really nice voice. It's just not an interesting song.
To all my fellow Filipinos trying to get to Eurovision, you know you don't have to come with a ballad, right? Like, come on, we had Vincent Bueno. That was a flop.
Oh, but only a
I mean,
second one. His
JJ
first one
of-
wasn't a ballad. It was like, what, you make me feel alive. Get do.
Yeah, but that was still bad.
That's true.
Filipinos, please. I mean, JJ's an exception, but JJ was amazing. Don't come with bad songs, please. It looks bad for us. Bella Santiago, please save us. That's the message.
Oh man, I cannot wait for. Obviously, it would be wrong to assume that Eurovision Asia is definitely going to happen, or that the Philippines would be taking part. But I cannot wait for specifically like the level of like Asian pop music we could get if we have a Eurovision Asia. Thank you so much, Tiglith, for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Like,
It would be amazing.
because some of the groups, obvious South Korea and Japan are the obvious ones. But
Oh, yes.
from the Philippines and Vietnam, some of the girl groups and stuff that
Hmm.
you hear from those countries are insanely good. And then I just want Mongolia to send like just some old dude being like, beautiful.
No, Mongolia has to send that one girl, Becca.
Oh, Becca. Oh, yeah. All of you
Mongolia,
need to
send
go and
Becca,
listen
please.
to Leomanai by Becca, which is the greatest Mongolian language pop song of all time. We're getting off track, Jay. Let's go on to Silka. That was like 2 seconds. So, what do we
It's
think of
nothing we
Silka?
haven't heard before.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of a shame
The song is a shame.
because I think her voice. I hope that AI. I hope that cover art isn't AI, but it sure looks like it. I think she has a really, really nice high register in her voice that cuts through. This is quite a specific thing, is having a voice that cuts through a thick production. She has it. Now give her a song that makes it worth your while. I always talk about, if you want to know how to do this really, really, really well, is very specifically take the Rebecca Black cover of Fame is a Gun by Addison Rae. That is how you combine a voice like this that cuts through that thick production with, you know, a sort of slightly ethereal, popish kind of vibe. It's beautiful.
Have you already talked about this before, or am I having like
just once.
deja
I'm
vu?
obsessed with that. I think it's amazing. Neurocantata, $2. Thank you so much. Says selection's so boring, you keep wandering off topic. Yeah. Well, it's all right because next we've got Denmark.
Oh.
Actually, no, we'll do the Melfest heat first because I want to talk about Copacabana Boy, and then we'll go to
Yes.
Denmark.
Yes.
Right, let's
Let's do
go
it.
on to the next song. Silka, nice singer. She's one of the ones who I think it would be doing her a disservice to win this selection now. You should get a Luxembourgish citizenship and represent them at Eurovision next year, says Secret Life of Eric. Unfortunately, I'm not like a fun pop girly, and they only pick those. So,
I am.
okay, Jay, you
I'll
can
go.
do it then.
Can you fund it for me, please?
We'll start a GoFundMe. All right, Milo is back. So this is one of my favorites. It actually means something. Like it's a song with actual meaning, written by the person who is singing it, and that makes it way more interesting.
Agreed. It's not as good as his last attempt, but this is very well done. I love the production of his songs. They're very well produced. And also we know he has like an eye for staging. So this has the potential to look really cool on stage.
Sure. Just to be clear for a second, although I'm sure you're all very excited about supporting your favorites, I can't allow people to do that by putting "Go Twink Gay Boy" in chat. So I'm gonna have to delete that message. Behave yourselves. No, I think this is really good. I like how it feels like a sort of second part of Your Mine. I think we should probably talk about the fact that media literacy wasn't doing so hot when Your Mine came around the first time. Everyone was like, he's romanticizing abuse. And I thought it was very obvious that it was like a song sort of sung from being the point of view of being a victim of someone like that. Artists make music kind of as therapy sometimes, and that kind of felt like that. Thank you, Nick Johan, for the membership. I really appreciate that. What were you going to say, Jay?
That controversy really annoyed me because, like, do you have any time? Like, oh my god, people are annoying. People are actually just really annoying because, So I can't even speak right now. That I remember that happening in 2024, and I was like, "Do you guys not have anything better to do?"
Danda in chat says, "I think we were too woke. I think we might actually have been too woke." Everyone say sorry to Milo. Everyone say sorry, Milo, in chat.
Actually, the way he dealt with the situation was also quite bad.
Well, yeah, but
he had no media training.
Yeah, he was just a dude. You know, I do feel for people put in that situation, because if you were put in a room in real life full of people accusing you of doing something, you're going to start flubbing. Doesn't matter how innocent you are, you will start flubbing. You'll be like, and start, being on the spot like that is obviously going to... Judah says, the woke left without saying goodbye. That's so stupid, I'm sorry. Okay, everyone. Okay, Milo, if you're watching this, everyone thinks you're very nice and handsome, and we think you have a nice song. Let's move on to Younger Blood. What do you think, Jay?
I didn't mind this because the start of the song sounds like Happy Song by Bring Me the Horizon. So I was like, oh, that's quite cool. And also, while I was listening to the song for the first time, I feel like this is a theme. I was at the gym, so this like really helped.
I feel like it's like you find your like 2 hours in the day to be like actually have time to listen to stuff. It's just the hours you're at the gym.
Yeah, honestly, like it's a good system though, because like I remember the songs better that way as well. So also, you said Younger Blood.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Epic's Haunted Library, for the $2. What is media literacy? The general public. Yes, indeed. It's derivative. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I said in my video I wanted like a bit more like make it like there's a growl in the final chorus, but only one. Make this like 20 to 50% more stray from the path, and I'll like it a lot more. Just make it give it a bit more edge, you know.
I think the downfall of this song is that Ollie from Estonia would have done this 10 times better.
I mean, he did, as we've seen. His song this
Yeah,
year is
yeah.
like how to do this kind of thing, in my opinion. Let's move on to someone sound the Jimmy Joker Thornfelt alarm. He's made it to Norway. He's attempting to conquer the rest of Scandinavia.
Oh,
Third in a Melfest heat, goes out in the second chance round. Is what I think about the song.
but I kind of like it as well. I quite like the flow of the lyrics.
I just think, and it's like, it's Norway slop. Like, if I write a song that's like fjords, 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 we have fjords, also the Northern Lights, also snow, Santa, like, you know, it is a recognized version of like sort of ethereal Scandi slop.
I like it.
That said,
Also obsessed with how her name is just Emma.
yeah, she does. She doesn't need any introduction, just Emma. She's the only one. There is no other Emma on earth.
How are we gonna Google her?
We will not. Someone said that sounds borderline racist. What do you mean It's not racist to call it Scandi slop. That's what it is. Like, it's a recognized thing that like you can find songs like this in melodifestivalen every single year. They always like finish middle of the semi-finals, either sneak through and finish last in the final or don't make it through at all. The artists get chewed up and spat out. She won't, because she has the Marcus and Martinez link. She's a child star in her own right. Bear in mind, she's only 17. But this is so obviously, I'm heated now, so obviously not the right way for her to enter into this competition. Right? When you are this age, you just don't know who you are on any level, let alone musically. Like, give her some time to develop her own identity, then put her back in with these producers, because they produce some fucking great music if they're in the right conditions. And then you'll produce something so much better, something with more identity. You know, the ultimate example of this, I always talk about statements. Same producers. You put an artist with a vision in a room with these producers, they'll produce something amazing. But if you put them in a room and the artist doesn't have that yet, if they haven't developed, if they're not going to have the confidence and the abilities to sort of shape this process, as nobody would at 17, it's nothing to do with her, then, of course, you know, you're not going to get any... You're going to end up in this situation where it's a fine song, but come on, this is not qualifying if it goes to Eurovision. And it's just, that will damage her career. So honestly, I hope she doesn't win for her own sake, because in 5 years' time, she's going to be able to produce something so much better than this, and she deserves to be able to come back and give it to us without having the baggage of going to Eurovision and doing badly, especially in this year of all years.
Who's the person that called you racist?
I think they might have been joking. I think I don't know if they were joking or maybe it was slightly tongue in cheek. But in any case,
not the white on white crime.
I don't know what you're on about, but I'm gonna move on. Okay. Oh, thank God, that's it. They Janised him. Alexander Rybak has been Janised. Rybak, I got told off, and it is fair enough. Alexander Rybak. They Janised him. He got like 4 seconds. And he's gone.
This song made me realize that I actually quite despise his singing voice.
I don't mind it. It's like his voice is fine. It's everything else about it that I don't like. 19.3% of all the lyrics in the song are Rise, and I'm pretty sure at least another 20% are either you or will. That means
Or
like
up.
60% of the lyrics, sort of 40 to 60% of the lyrics are either you, will, or rise. This is just, if it was just an album track, it would be like, whatever, you know, he's doing his thing. He's making music for the audience that he makes music for. But I don't know, why did you send it here? You day will rise.
think-
Oh,
Oh.
boo. Stop that. How old is he? Somewhere between
Is he, like, in
25
his
and
40s
50.
now?
I really don't know.
That's so accurate. Between 25 and 50. He still hasn't aged, which is getting kind of concerning now.
He has a little bit. He looks very, very boyish in 2009. At least.
He still looks almost exactly the same.
Oh god, not Alexander Rybaknabov. Let it. No, come on.
Oh my god.
You did not just Sasha Bogdanabov him. Come on.
You guys are really creative. Wait, guys, we should like start a brainstorming session.
No, that's gonna end so badly. No. Not given the context that I can't bring up because I don't want to get sued. It's not a good idea. Yes, wait, is he older than... No, he's not older than Antti Paalanen. Surely not. Antti Paalanen, by the way, he might look really old. He's only 48. Alexander Rybak is 39. He's not even 40?
What?
He's not even 40. How old?
Wait.
That means
How old was
17
he
years
when he
ago.
did
He was
Eurovision?
22 when he did Eurovision then.
Oh my god, he won Eurovision.
Yeah, don't think about
Like,
it. It'll give you an existential crisis. Sasha is a nickname for Alexander. Yes, so Sasha Rybaknabov is only slightly wrong. Oh my word. Yeah, so the
Wait,
song, it's
how
bad.
do you get Sasha from Alexander?
It's just how it's done. Alexander shortens to Sasha. I don't know why. It's just, you know. If you think about it,
Okay.
Robert shortens to Bob. Where does the first B come from? It's not Bobbert.
Bobbert.
Oh my god. Yeah, Richard to Dick, indeed. We're really getting off course. Yeah, this is going to win this show, and then it's going to qualify, and then everyone's going to be miserable. I am fully dooming. I am maximally dooming about Norway.
We saw what happened with Mons.
That is true. But where is our plucky, lovable underdog in this show?
Milo.
Now you say that. Okay, I'll be happy if Milo wins.
Yeah, I will be very, very happy if Milo wins.
Sorry, why does the album cover look like a Facebook post after he's died? This is like with, you know, that picture of me where I'm like, but it's black and white.
yeah, and like everyone always uses it.
Yeah, like
that
it was used on, when I was on the Eurovision
like
fan
jury.
jury last year, and all the comments were like, "Why has Gabe died?" In loving memory of the bigoted haters. Should we have a look at Sweden? Like we should move on from this nonsense.
Okay.
Yes. So the conclusion is Norway, I'm afraid, is getting an F from me.
It's getting like a C from me.
I think this is the weakest field we've seen in a really, really long time in Norway.
Weaker than last year?
I think, yeah.
What?
Last year had two songs which were head and shoulders clear of this year in the form of Lighter and The Game.
The Game by
Nathalie. It went like...
Oh, I can't remember.
What was it? Like, run, better run till the dead in my lungs.
Oh,
that
oh yeah, I remember that. Nah, Frankenstein is better than that one.
Okay, maybe Frankenstein. Right, Milo is the only one who gets rights. Now let's play this. Good stuff. That was a simpler time. So we start with Jay.
Hey.
So, Damiano David is singing an ABBA song. What did you think of this? I'm going to quickly look something up to show everyone.
I actually have watched this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay, the start is really cool, right? Wait, are we talking about like the stage show or the song or both?
Both.
Both. Okay. The song, no. The thing is, I think that Gretula could end up winning Eurovision one day if they gave him the right song.
Not this one, you mean?
Not this one, no. He could win if his song was amazing because he has the stage presence, charisma, he has the voice. Like all he needs is a good song, and they haven't given good songs to him for the past 2 years.
Also,
Um,
let's just play this
go
again
on.
quickly. Listen to this again. I would like you to meet Umberto Tozzi.
It's the same. It really is just the same.
I'm torn between it being an unfortunate coincidence and it maybe being it's the kind of thing that you might quote deliberately. It does happen. And I think there's an important line to be drawn between quoting something because it's in a similar style, right? And this is a deliberate kind of homage, pastiche to that kind of music. It doesn't beat around the bush about that. But I think, so I actually think that there's nothing about a plagiarism about this. I think this is a deliberate quote. I think it's done intentionally to help strengthen the nostalgia factor. Yeah, because it's a rhythm that people will
Recognize.
yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, I would say it does what it does well. It's a very standard like Swedish ABBA style pop song. But I just think it's so little else beyond that that makes me wonder why this is currently the favorite to win the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
It's
save
not
us, Alexa.
to save us, please. Also, the staging is kind of it's a bit lackluster in my opinion. Like, I feel like the only thing that's really happening is some pyro, some annoying lights, him on a box,
Thank
and
you,
then
Crackle of Welsh Schmitz, so much, by the way. I saw that. Continue.
like the bit at the start with the faces kind of popping out, that was cool, but like that finishes in like 10 seconds. So yeah, it's just
There is going to be, I should
Yay.
say, Gretula, there was a problem with the staging, so something will be different in the final. I think there was like a flying microphone or something that didn't. Yeah, anyway. So just that Kadia comes out of the box. What box? Well, that would be a twist. Right. Jacqueline. So, some notes. I like the song. It would be nice to hear her sing some of the notes because every note, like all the big notes in the last chorus, are all her. So why is she buried the entire song under like a backing vocalist who's doubling everything she's doing? Let her shine. She's so good. Why does she have this backing vocalist over her? That's my specific problem. The staging is also a little too dark, but I like the song. It's probably my favorite song of the Heat.
same.
Someone says it sounds like Hotter Than Hell by Dua Lipa. And I think she has loads of charisma, so I quite enjoyed it. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I do really like the song. It's about on par with Effortless, I think. I mean, they are quite similar songs,
Oh,
let's
I
be real.
preferred Effortless. Effortless had a bit more sultry kind of like punch
A bit more
to it.
edge, maybe.
Yeah, and that is
Yeah, that like that bass line was it was gripping. Um yeah, I mean I haven't watched most of these yet, unfortunately. Yeah, but I do see what you mean by the staging looks a bit dark.
yeah. Let's see what they have weeks to fix this. The advantage of being in an early heat is you have weeks to change things if you want to. You could show up in a different costume if you wanted. That said, doesn't always happen like that. I remember Clara Hammerstrom, was it last year or the year before, was really good in her heat and was much worse in the final. So it can go both ways.
Oh, that was last year. Yeah.
Yeah. It just hit me. We're talking about Melfest and not Dansk MGP. Ouch. Oh.
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 Dunder, you're sassy tonight. Right, let's talk about these two nice young men. This is not made for me, and I fully accept it. But this is a type of Swedish music that has an audience, not enough to get it through, but has an audience there that is just not going to speak to me as somebody who's not familiar with it. Someone says podcasters.
Oh.
Yeah, the microphones are giving that a little bit. What did you think, Jay? Have you heard this all the way through? Have you heard all these songs?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Melfest does need some of these kinds of songs though, right? Like it's not Melfest if there's not something like this. I thought it was fine. Also not really for me, but like like could you imagine me listening to this kind of music? No. So
It's time! It's time!
Yes.
Oh boy. Oi, oi, Copacabana boy. Oi, 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 Copacabana boy. Oi, oi, oi. This man is spiritually local boombox.
It's just so god awful that it turns really good.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I am
I
so
knew you would
happy
like it.
that this guy, Ben on ESC Insight, has written an amazing article about him that you should go and read, and about his story and stuff. I was so happy he got his moment when one of the age groups gave him 12.
Aww.
I mean, of
That's
course he
cute.
ended up finishing last. Like, that was always going to happen. But I enjoyed this so much. He was so out of tune. He missed his marks. There's a video. I'm going to find it. There's a video of him, like, missing hhis mark by a mile. And it's really sweet.
Oh, it's the one with the arrows pointing
Yeah.
to where he should be, right?
Yeah,
He's just
I'll
not
find it,
there.
I'll find it. And it just shows, it indicates, you know, just how difficult this stuff is if you've not, here it is. I got it, right. Boop. Let me play it. I'm going to put it on screen. Give me a second. I need that one. Okay, look at this. So he backs up. There's a big arrow pointing and he just walks straight past it. And it's like, well, man, you know, it was right there that you were meant to be. Although, to be fair, I didn't notice it when it was live. So
That's literally me trying to follow instructions that you give me.
someone says, look at my Discord. You better not be one-guying me. What was the name we were giving to one-guying again? Didn't we change it last time?
You've been Janist or something?
Oh, yeah, that was it. Being Janist. What's on my Discord that I supposedly need to... Oh, it's just somebody posting in loving memory, Alexander Rybak. Oh, wait. Oh, that is interesting. I don't know if that's true. Can someone tell me if it's true that there was a rigging attempt in the Bulgarian national selection? If that's true,
I've heard allegations.
If that's true, somebody there was. Send it to me, Stevan. Send it to me on
somebody
Twitter.
called Gotham. Gotham
we'll
probably
come back
already
to
knows
that
everything.
at the end of this. First, we're going to go to Indra, Beautiful Lie. In the sky fall.
This sounds like Elsie Bay wrote this. Am I wrong? Like the melody kind of sounds like something she would write.
That's because it sounds a bit like Drowning in the Rain. Do you remember that? I'll find
it
a
does,
way
yeah.
to recover. That one.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, she didn't sing well on the night either, which didn't help this. But this was kind of... I saw it and I was like, wow, this is dead on arrival. Also, the Discord's definitely about to be raided. I'm glad you mentioned that. If you're not already in the Discord, We have a tradition of forcing a raid alarm to go off on all of the moderators' phones during each stream. So you'll see in the link,
Let's do this.
in the description of this video, there is a link. There is a link to the Discord. You can see the mods all freaking out right now. Why don't you all go and click on that link and join the Discord? We have a lot of fun in there. You'll enjoy it, please. And we will see you in there. Oh, wow. 1.5 million votes were attempted from Asia, which is something like 17 times the amount of actual votes cast for everyone. The Valeria Pasha Bangladesh fan club cannot be stopped. And they are ever growing in size. Oh,
who are they going to vote for?
I don't know. I'm curious as to who they voted for, but it's interesting that someone was that blatant about it. I mean, come on, 1.5
Raid
million.
alert.
Oh, did it happen?
Raid alert. Yep.
Very
Mark
good.
as
Well done,
results.
everyone. Oh, I didn't.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There we go. You can see it there. Unusual join activity.
Yay! Don't leak the mod chat.
All I'd leaked was
Adam saying this is great.
right. We're gonna continue.
Wait, can we go back to Copacabana Boy real quick?
Yeah.
The bells, it doesn't show in the recap, but you know, like that duh, 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 duh. That is just a Laurent dance.
Allons danse. It is.
Yeah, it literally just is a Laurent dance. Like,
Even better.
that's just lazy.
Even better. I love it. I love it. All right. Now it's time for these people who are very famous in Sweden, apparently. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. If I was green, I would.
I would beat up a guy. I hate this song so much, actually. Like, I really despise this song, and I'm so sorry to people that like it. I can't. No.
Not for me either. I think I get why there's a nostalgia factor for Swedes, but if it weren't for the fact it was performed by these guys, it would not have done well. Neuro Cantata, thank you for $2. 18's more like adults, am I right? They are all like 40 now. Scandi slop is a word.
40. 40 in a band called 18s, and their song is iconic.
It's a bit like We Are the Winners of Eurovision. It's like, you don't get to decide that. Like,
yeah.
You know, it reminds me a little bit of our bit last week about just pick like 3 or 4 syllable word and you can turn it into a Scandi pop song.
Yeah.
It was vaguely fun. It was better than most of the others. I feel mad though that this went straight through and Jacqueline didn't. Like, come on.
Yeah. Someone said this is Steps on steroids.
Yeah, I think these guys are like the Swedish Steps though. So that would make
Steps
sense.
also annoy me.
Copacabana boy. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, it's stuck in my head.
That's going to be stuck in my head all day tomorrow.
Right,
at work.
Let's work out. I'm going to go find. Apparently, there's an article on it somewhere. This Bulgaria rigging stuff. Let me have a look. I've taken the screen off for a second to avoid an incident like last time when Stephen's chest hair was.
Funny.
Right, here we are. Okay, BNT releases National Selekcja 2026 televote result. So there's very respectable performance from several involved. That top 3 is pretty close. We're going to spend more time on Bulgaria when we have a song. Where's the... Oh, here we are. So the winner got 21,267. Who was attempting to cast 1.5 million votes? Own up. Which one of you was it?
It was Gotham trying to vote for Mona.
He just got a bit out of hand.
Yeah. That's crazy. 1.5 million. They thought it wouldn't be suspicious.
This is what we're going to do in Latvia.
Oh my. Okay.
Someone says
You know what?
Elisa.
That's fair.
Elisa hasn't managed to get in yet. Okay, I'm going to quickly say, someone says, there's certain conspiratorial thinking that you have to avoid. Does any of these artists have Israel links, maybe? Come on. Israelis not rigging the Bulgarian national final. Like, this is like falling off your bike and going, oh, for fuck's sake, Israel. Focus, people. You know, like, focus. This is like when people say, oh, it's Moroccan oil. It's like, no. You do realize the entire collected, like, fate of the contest does not rest on, like, a skincare company.
Skincare. It's hair care.
Hair care. See, I don't use Moroccan oil products. So, in general, I don't use Israeli products. I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. My Heritage sent me a sponsorship offer about 4 or 5 months ago. And I, in the end, I just sent them a very polite email back saying, sorry, I don't work with Israeli companies. But a part of me was like tempted to just write back, have you guys like seen my channel? like, do they know? Yeah, I use the Bellamy Anta tanning ham like a real man.
Love a niche reference.
This isn't even the most interesting bit about this. BNT didn't kill the public endpoint with live voting results after show 1. They were different from what BNT had officially announced. Mona won the tally instead of Dara. Now they claim those claims were false. This is going to get messy. Someone's going to court over this. I don't know who, but someone. Should we talk about Denmark?
It's like... that's the one thing you don't want to hear, like, after a long day. Do you want to listen to Dance Game GP? No!
Yay! Right, I'm going to need that one later as well. Okay. So we're going to
say it's not as bad this year either.
No.
I don't know if I'm just like... But it's still quite generic. But anyways,
it's better than Norway. I have to say, it's better than Norway. Congratulations, Denmark. You're finally free. Oh my gosh.
Poor Denmark.
Oh, they finally did it.
Poor day.
So, let's have a listen. We will get to Sissal, who of course is in the thumbnail. What is it with FIFA songs this year? Like, this is another song that feels like early 2010s FIFA. There's tons of them in loads of different selections.
This sounds like a song you'd play in the summer with, like, you're driving down the motorway or something with, like, your windows rolled down. It's just like it's quite a feel-good song. It kind of reminds me of my ex-roommate.
Well, that makes me like it less.
We used to... no, because like we used to like go on drives like that, listening to this kind of music. So it kind of gave me like a
I remember those days.
Yeah. So I didn't hate this.
It made me think of like having your like My Player. It's not called My Player. That's what they call it in NBA 2K now. It was called something else back then. But your My Player on the home screen where you could just play like one-on-one with a keeper. It makes me think of that. WGF Sense says, who gives you winner vibes so far from all the songs released? Do you think Aquilas can actually win? You know what? Let's make that a section on the stream later. We'll say if anyone's given us winner vibes yet. Because I have one or two that I think I would highlight, and that would be one of them. But so if you stick around with us, let's talk about that later in more detail. Good idea. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like it very much. It's a fine song. I wouldn't choose to listen. It's not an active listening song. It's a passive listening song. And we don't passively listen to songs in this context because you're sitting down and watching it. It's your sole focus. I get the impression that there was with the UK thing, by the way, that it was somewhere in the middle. There's a nugget of truth in what's been reported, but it's been sensationalized. Right. Let's listen to...
I really want to find out who the person was.
I'm curious. I am curious. Right. the Danes are really, really good at making crime dramas. Don't know if any of you ever watched The Killing. I don't know how to pronounce the Danish name because it's Danish. No one knows how to pronounce it. Someone says, and I'm feeling good. And yes, it does have that. So I like Danish crime dramas. I don't like this very much. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Someone commented under one of my videos being like, have you heard the Danish songs? There's only one that's any good, and it's Copenhagen Noir, and the rest suck.
Oh, I wouldn't want to hang out with that person, Loki.
Well, you never know. They might be, hey, come on. I hang out with you, and you have bad taste. That was unnecessary. I'm sorry.
Wow. In my fragile state right now after a 12-hour shift, and you, wow. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
See you later, Jay. But
No,
Jay, you're going to miss the rest of Denmark.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm so upset.
Mackwell says that you should kill me with hammers.
I don't have a hammer in here. Why would I have a hammer in here?
I don't know. Yeah. Someone says, is this
I'm
woke
Mackwell.
Jake Paul? Is he
Who,
woke?
me?
No, the guy on
this
screen. What do you mean, are you woke Jake Paul? Thank you, Nick Johan says, Copenhagen Noir is too heavy for Jay. And thank you, Epic's Haunted Library, for the membership. Gabe does whenever he reenacts Ish Kundiga in his kitchen. You know, when I did that for the video, I have it here. To avoid damaging my desk, I had this. This is a practice pad. Drummers use it to practice like rudiments and stuff. I placed it upside down on the desk. So you have that hard surface. And then I hammered on that. So you couldn't see it on camera, but I wasn't actually hammering my desk.
Congrats.
It wasn't real. I faked it.
Oh my god.
Let's move on.
Not the secrets.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wait, do other people actually like this?
I like it.
Okay. Oh my god. I was gonna.
You know, it does actually have that boom, 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 boom that like Scandi, like schlagery stuff has. But it's got that little bit of, you know, someone says gay club diva. Yes, I can see this being played in a gay club. What do you think, Jay?
I was so scared that people would like really hate this and I'd have to justify me liking it so hard. So thank you guys. It's because this isn't really my kind of music at all. But for some reason I really like this song. It's so catchy. I've been like singing this in my head like a couple times today and I was like, that's weird. Why did I just say that? Oh,
it's apparently someone says. Oh, Mackwell says she's Filipina, Jay. So was this what you were hoping for before when you were talking about
Philippines?
You're so.
Oh my god! How did I not know this?
Someone needs to investigate this. We seem to have lots of like artists of Philippine heritage seem to be like coming into Eurovision in the past couple of years.
That's JJ's impact for real.
Genuinely, actually, it could have been. Like these kinds of things make it different.
I love the Philippines.
Has anyone, speaking of the Philippines, who else here has watched Physical Asia? Why did Manny Pacquiao show up for one day and then just bugger off again?
And then left.
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
He showed up and he was just like, hello, I am here.
Literally, what was the point? That was so stupid. Wait, I'm feeling like really patriotic now. Give me 1 second.
Ethan Ferguson says, can I say Timu Rina Sawayama? I'm going to say no on the basis that it's kind of got a little bit about it, but not really. I don't think it's very similar. And I disagree with that. Oh, is that a Philippines jacket? You know, guys, Jay went to the Philippines in the summer and he gave me a Philippines tote bag. And now we use that. So now we use that tote bag to do our shopping. Thanks, Jay.
Of course. I couldn't go to the Philippines and then not bring something for you and your fiance. Like, come on.
Yeah. Speaking of my fiance, we're going to Estonia again next week. And we're looking at wedding venues while we're there. It's It's very exciting. Anyway, besides the point.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely more Jade than Rina Sawayama. I agree with B. So this would be my winner. It's not going to win, but it would be my winner. Let's move on to the next song, which is this guy. Oh, that's it?
You got Janice.
That is it. Well, Jay, any thoughts?
This is probably my favorite from the selection. It's very me coded, I think. You have that thumping beat, you got lyrics that aren't in English. Like,
It's dark pop.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
slightly
Yeah.
foreboding. I don't love it, but I it's one of those ones where you don't have to like something to be like, yeah, okay, I get the audience. Don't be shy, try pronouncing it. Okay. Well, it's Danish. It's your go hjem.
Furvi Gorhem. How did we do, guys?
6 out of 10. You know what? We'll take that. And it's Danish, so like even the Swedes and the Norwegians can't understand what the Danish are saying. Dear oh dear. 2 out of 10 from Sweden. Well, that's because it's Danish. You guys would take away several points because you heard Danish. You'd be like, ah. You guys like, you know that? Have you seen that meme, Jay? Which is like, it's the German meme of the like angry face with Französen written underneath it.
No.
And it's just like Französen. That's Swedes with Denmark.
Never seen that before, but okay.
There we go. Some people in chat have seen it. A bunch of people just shouted Französen.
Okay. I'm just not in the know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to someone who is quite familiar. Now, I feel like it was kind of half known she was doing this for quite a long time. But it's very unusual to come back immediately. So, let's have a listen.
Are you waiting for me to start?
You go.
Okay. I think if you're gonna come back straight after just going to Eurovision, you need to show that you've had some sort of artist development or like you're exploring a new genre, a new style. This to me sounds like Hallucination 2. It doesn't sound like she's evolved since last year. The song's fine, but I feel like after hearing feedback from her song last year, like I feel like she should have taken something like just taking bigger risks, please.
I think it's... The thing is, I like Hallucination more. I actually think this might do better at Eurovision. Like, I think it'll make it to the final and come, like, 17th. She'll get more than 2 points from televote. She'll get, like, 5. But yeah, it's very similar to last year. The only difference is that she's changed. It sounds more Swedish because now it's Jimmy Joker Thornfelt and the Debs. Same situation as some of the ones I talked about before. I feel like it doesn't develop what we understand her to be. Whereas the first one, Hallucination, was at least a little bit like, you know? She wants to have 3 televote points this time, says Epic's Haunted Library. Thank you very much for the $2 Canadian. Yeah, I just... That's a good point. Someone says, how can Denmark get more points for the televote if Iceland isn't here and it's the one giving charity to Denmark? Yeah,
Well,
this is going to win the selection. I think it's super clear, in my opinion, this will win the selection. Um,
Uh,
but it benefits from juries
it
being in the
shouldn't.
semi-final, which is why it's going to qualify. And I
Yeah.
think it will do slightly better in the final with juries than Hallucination did, and that's why it's going to finish slightly higher overall.
I just don't think she should go again with this. Maybe she
Yeah.
just really enjoyed being in Eurovision last year and she wants to do the same thing again.
Entirely plausible. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what Jedward did. They were just like, that was fun. Should we do it again? And then they did. You know,
You know what? Jed would get a pass.
yeah, Jedward do get a pass. I think the
Jed
thing
would get a
is
pass.
with
They're just
Erica,
the most whimsical people ever.
and also I'm going to warn you, just in case, if I run off suddenly, my nose is doing some of the things it does when I'm about to have a nosebleed. So I'm just going to warn you about that now.
Tissue.
Thank
Tissue.
you. I'll just
Ignore
reach
how
through
they're
this-
Nando's tissues.
Why do you have Nando's tissues to hand? Oh my
I have a
God.
confession. Whenever I go to Nando's, I grab a whole bunch of tissues, bring them home. Because you never know when you're going to need tissue. This is such a Filipino thing, actually.
Tissues cost
Filipinos
like
in chat.
20p.
Filipinos in chat, back me up here. Anyone? Please. Mackwell, do you do this?
He's Vietnamese.
Oh, similar flavor Asian. Come
Oh
on.
my God. You today, you keep saying things where I'm like, okay, I'm moving on the conversation now because I cannot respond to this in any way. Six Upon a Time, thank you. She won't have the other beauty blenders with her. $1.99. Some of them might be intervals and stuff. Like, I don't know. I can imagine them bringing back like Miriana as a crowd pleaser for like the live audience, you know. Do a semi-final interval act where it's like a compilation of songs from last year. Or because it's all of JJ's friends, you know. Didn't they do that with Nemo?
Oh, what, like Sylvester, Yolanda,
Yeah,
Jerry?
yeah. So maybe they'll do that again. Right, let's move on to this guy. Are you asleep, Jay?
Yes.
I see. You actually frozen with a really unimpressed face on. Oh no, you're back now.
Really? Okay, I was gonna say, Jesus Christ.
So bland. It's like you're writing a song to go on generic Spotify wedding playlists.
It's like you boiled a potato, took it out and ate it. Just like that. Like no seasoning,
And peeled
no
the skin as
nothing. It's
well.
just a boiled yeah. It's just mush. This is mashed potatoes.
Hey, no,
No,
mashed
I'm not
potatoes
good
have
mashed
something
potatoes.
about them, like, you know, with the nice seasoning and stuff.
Yeah, but this is just a boiled potato mash. Like this doesn't have the seasonings, the cream, the butter, like nothing.
Dolphin Dane says, this is like crack cocaine to DMGP viewers. This is what I'm worried about. The axis of the Eurovision axis of evil when it comes to public votes is Denmark, Germany, and Luxembourg. So anything could happen.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. Bigger than us, Grey Mush mentioned, indeed.
Yeah. And also stop manspreading. Be considerate.
There's no one else sat on that bench.
Yeah, because he's manspreading.
Fair enough. Also, denim on denim is really coming back. You know what he's giving? This is,
Oh God.
Let me just.
Oh God, what are you about to pull up? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro.
Okay, that's too harsh. That's too mean. Let's put it away. Andy Hartley, thank you so much for the donations. Perhaps a video about how the 5 withdrawals might impact other quote-unquote broadcasters' chances coming soon. So I actually think ESC Tom might have already done that. The long and short of it is, if you're in Eastern Europe, it's good. If you are Israel, it's not great. And there was a couple of other bits that I'm trying to remember now, but I think ESC Tom already did a video along these lines. Basically, it's bad for Western Europe, bad for Portugal, bad for Belgium, maybe, bad for Lithuania and Poland as well. But if you're in the Balkans, you're laughing. Right.
Laughing.
Yeah, you're laughing. Let's move on to the next one.
This is the rhythm of my drum, and this is also the sound of my mouse clicking off the song.
Oh. Yeah.
It's just like very uninspired songwriting. This is the rhythm of my drum. Well, yes, sure.
Could be worse. Dude, let's not forget Norway's wildcard round had I like my pajamas, you like your pajamas, we like your pajamas, I'm sleepy.
Okay, fair.
It's just, yeah, this is again, it's just very. It's just a bit boring. Sorry, Sander.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not interesting. Oh, now, time for the most dramatic girly. Everyone loves this, seemingly. I've seen loads of people being
Really?
like, whoa! Although every now and then you do get a random, like, metal song in Dance Game GP. It's not unheard of. What did you think of this, Jay?
The song title is just really dramatic. Touch My Love and Die.
It's so messy, isn't it? I
What?
love it.
Yeah. I'm kind of obsessed with how she's kind of just like standing in the ocean.
Why not? You never just stand in the ocean?
Sometimes. The song itself.
Tell us about the song, Jay. Song.
It's
Talk
not for
about
me.
the song. Well, obviously it's not for you. It's
That's
too
what
heavy
I'm
for you.
doing.
Go on.
It's not for me. This isn't the type of music I listen to. I do appreciate that it's different than the rest, but that's about it. I don't really see. I haven't even seen hype about this song either, so
People like it
I
because
don't
it's
know.
different. People like it because it's different. Everyone says too heavy for Jay. They're right.
What's Jay's pH value? What? The pH Philippines.
You're wrong side of the jacket, Jay. There we are. I like the concept of this. I'm not sure I'm on board with the execution. It just feels a little bit ploddy, maybe. It hasn't clicked with me particularly, and it is the kind of music that goes for me usually. Maybe I'll see it live and I'll be like, oh wow. But right now,
But probably not.
yeah, right now it's not. It's not there for me at the moment. Let's look on. It's the last song of the video. We made it, Jay. We survived Denmark.
Oh, thank God.
It wasn't that bad.
This is actually a water bottle of poison.
It was better than Norway. I mean, Norway, Jesus. I mean, this is the thing, is that, beg your pardon, there's been a very small step in the right direction, I think, with Denmark. There's been another backward step with Norway. I just don't understand how... It's not just... It's the fact that there was clearly better songs in that round, the wildcard round. It's like, how
Yeah.
many did you... And because for those of you who don't know, Ylvis were going to be in, and they withdrew late on the basis of the fact that they didn't want to participate alongside Israel. It feels like they put a lot of eggs in that basket. In the same way they did with Angelina Jordan and that other guy whose name I've forgotten last year. There is Norway, they're qualifying, says Carlos Cameo. Thank you very much for the 199. Yeah, Nordic national finals, with the exception of Finland, are a bit of a mess this year. And that's weird. Like,
Abe, have you been reading the YouTube comments?
what about them?
They're doing chemistry in the YouTube comments.
Yeah, they're trying to work out if your pH is alkali or acid.
Gabe is the acid to Jay's alkali. Jay has a pH of 12. He's basic. Jail right now.
I don't get it.
Because Let's move on.
Is it a chemistry joke?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my chemistry teacher during my chemistry GCSE tried to get me done for talking except the coursework. We were doing coursework in class. It was meant to be done under medium control. Medium control means you're not allowed like to use computers or whatever or textbooks, but you're allowed to speak. You're allowed to talk in class. She accidentally put
Yeah.
it under high control. Lord Campy, thanks so much for the subscription. I think I got an A in chemistry in the end, but she marched me out because she heard me talk. Got like the head of examinations of the entire school and the head of science. I'm freaking out. Like, I'm 15 years old. You know, I'm about to get disqualified from all my exams. And she's like shouting at them, being like, he's doing this.
Oh my god.
And then they just kind of looked at each other and they just looked at me and they were like, just go back in the class. Hilariously, I really hope it's true. The rumor, because her name was Curtin. And the rumor was that she'd gotten fired from her previous school for setting fire to a pair of curtains. I really hope that's true, but it's one of those crazy rumors that's probably not. It's like there was another one. There was a PE teacher at my school where the rumor was that he used to be a professional footballer until one day he punched someone so hard they died, and now he's not. And then he's not a professional footballer anymore for that reason. It's
Stupid. That's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like it's so obviously not true, but this rumor persisted for years and years afterwards. Oh, it's really funny. God, he was a real one, that PE teacher. There was another PE teacher who used to close his eyes when he was shouting at someone. And this one time he was shouting at a kid in the corridor, and the kid, and obviously the kid had noticed that he closed his eyes. The kid just walked off, and he kept on shouting for like 20 seconds. Oh god. No, the PE teacher didn't actually kill anyone. The story wasn't true. Like, obviously, if somebody killed a man, they're not then going to go and work in a school. This isn't like Batman, you know, being a mild-mannered, you know, by day, like Bruce Wayne sort of thing. And then become, like, if you kill someone, you don't then get to be a PE teacher. That's not like a pipeline that exists. Oh, my gosh. We have gotten so far off course. Let's go next to... we're going to talk about Portugal still. That's coming next. First, a quick drop in Lithuania. Because there is a song that we're very interested in, isn't there, Jay? And I'm going to find it while you talk about it for a second.
Yes. Oh, okay. So I first listened to this song maybe at 2 a.m. yesterday or 2 a.m. today. And I fell in love with it instantly. Like, I think I played it. How many? I can't check. I think I've played it 20 times today. Bearing in mind, I've been at work for 12 hours, so that's kind of impressive. Yeah, it's just, and like, I also had a look at the lyrics of the song, and like, there is substance to this song. Like, it is very well written.
We are going to listen to them. Should we have a quick listen to the song first?
Yes.
Gabe, be careful. Don't place any more bets on Lithuanian songs to win that would never have a chance. Do not repeat your past actions.
Oh.
I believe the actual lesson to learn is don't tweet at 4 a.m. when you're pissed as a fart after the Estilal after party. Anyway. So, we are going to highlight the lyrics here because if you tried to stop the real world coming into Eurovision, I accidentally lost them, sorry. The real world will kick its way in anyway, and songs like this are going to keep coming. I really don't think it's very subtle, so I'll just let you guys read it. It's very obvious who and what this is about. And I think there is a reason, beyond the fact it's a banger, that this has really, really taken off with Lithuanians. Like, it's hype on a level we haven't seen since the Roop.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's quite something. I do want to sort of highlight, it very much seems to be like a kind of, well, we don't really want to go to war, but if the Russians come, we're going to kick their asses all the way back to Moscow kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is just, it's very
Oh,
depressing.
it's such a
Look
good
at this.
song.
Since when has death taken place in our minds? Thoughts about death are poisoning us. Bro's going through it. But yeah, this is the clear frontrunner. There's a scandal that popped up according to Danda. Tell us about it. Write it to me and I'll read it out. That's not how Lithuanians read it, apparently. Okay, I'm completely misreading this song then. I am curious to hear how Lithuanians are percepting it. He's half Russian, so Lithuanians are not happy. Oh.
Oh.
And he was promoting himself as such until 2020. Well, he can't. That's not ideal. Has he addressed it? Has he said anything since then? Or has he just like...
Gabe.
What?
Breaking news.
What?
There's a live mic feed of Copacabana Boy.
Oh, God. Oh, God. So he just quietly stopped making music. Okay. He changed his last name and supported Ukraine. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, you can't just judge people based on their ethnicity. You can judge them based on their actions. If that's your actions in response to 2022, then that says a lot to me. Send me that mic feed, whoever has it.
It's in the Discord server we're on right now.
Dennis sent it to me on Twitter. Thank you. Right.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, let's have a little look.
Let's go! Hey! Eu como me solen, puta merda, forreria tecal.
You know what? I don't care. He's having the time of his life. I think it makes it better. It makes it better that it was out of tune. You know what I was saying about Dynamis in Greece the other day, and about how it needs to either be perfect or so out of tune that it's ridiculous. Same thing.
I see the vision.
This makes it better. Junior Leren, I salute you for producing the mother of all disaster bops this year. He's having so much fun. I love it. Never change. Like, never, ever, ever change. Oh, wonderful.
I hope he comes back next year.
I don't think he will. Let's move on. We're going to talk about Portugal. Now, this is one we're going to talk about a bit today and then maybe revisit at a later date as well. This national selection is curious, and there's one key reason why. I'm going to show everyone a table, courtesy of our friends over at EurovisionWorld.com. At least I hope we're their friends. I've never spoken to them in person, but I like them, so I hope they like me. Portugal. Have a look at this. Almost every single artist in this national selection has said they won't go to Eurovision. Only 2 have said yes. 1 has refused to answer the question so far. This opens up the broadcaster to some difficult potential situations. There's a world in which all 3 of the yeses don't qualify. Portugal, weird things happen. They're not songwriter statements now. A lot of these are about the artists as well. So this is going to get difficult. The favorite to win said they'd go. I believe that's Bandidos. Where are they? These ones here, Bandidos Tocante. I think so. But I haven't seen odds yet. I don't really know. But yeah, so this is going to end up being an intro. There will probably be a video in March, probably called The National Selection Nobody Wants to Win. But it wouldn't surprise me if Portugal end up having to make a last-minute arrangement. But that said, good on them for just going ahead with the show anyway, even if the people in it don't want to go to Eurovision. I'm doubling down. Oh dear, can you hear that?
What is that sound?
That is poor cheese. He's coughing on something. Give me a moment. He
Oh,
does this
no.
sometimes. He's all right. I'm just going to go check on him. Jay, can you talk about
Oh,
Portugal
no.
while I sort this out? Oh, buddy.
Okay.
It's okay.
Right. So, Portugal is a country in Europe, and its capital is Lisbon. um, they have a lot of nice cuisine, like pastel de nata. They also speak Portuguese in Brazil. I really want to go to Brazil one day. Um, I have not attempted Duolingo or Portuguese on Duolingo yet. I think I'm gonna get to level 100 in Spanish first before I attempt Portuguese. I just Portuguese also sounds really cool. Like I love the language and the funky sounds they make, and I think it's just really cool. I feel like Portuguese should have become like Spanish, right? Like there should be more Portuguese speaking countries because I think their language is great.
Okay.
Um,
Hello.
hi.
So good news, everyone. Cheese is fine. That
Yay.
generally happens in two circumstances. Either he eats something he shouldn't, and it like gets caught, and a bit of it gets caught in his throat, so he kind of, coughs it back up. Or sometimes, and that'll be what this is. Sometimes that also happens when he eats his dinner too fast and then runs around, and it's like he sort of a bit of food sort of ingresses into his back into his like throat, and then he has to sort of go like bleh. So he's fine. He's just kind of sitting staring at me now. Bless him. We did the first time it happened. We took him to the vet, and they wanted to check he didn't have asthma, so he had to go on steroids for a couple of weeks. He does not have asthma. He's just an idiot, but we love him.
Yay!
So yes, cheese is fine. Although I've lost, like the rubber bit for one of my headphones.
Again.
Yeah, it's got on the floor somewhere. So I just have to hope cheese doesn't find this and eat it by the time I finish. Well, that's a problem for later. Shall we listen to some of the songs?
Let's do this.
I have a really specific thing to say to this, and I don't know if any of you have played the game Dispatch. This song kind of sounds like it would be on Dispatch. Some of you
Never
might
played Dispatch.
Some of you might get that. Yep, some people are really excited and also say yes. It's a great game, Jay. You'd enjoy it, actually. It's really, really good. There's a scandal at the moment because there's in Dispatch there is boobies, and on Nintendo Switch they put big black bars over the boobies. And as you can imagine, people are outraged by this.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no, I quite like this song. Very much a road trip song. Again, it's the passive. Okay, Dunder, why did you just say in chat I play booby games on the Switch? Like, okay.
Dunder's not lying.
Thanks for sharing.
To be fair.
Yeah, this is true. Where were we? Oh yeah, Agridoce. Anyway, so away from I found this song to be more of like a passive listening kind of song. Like it's fine, but I didn't really like. I didn't.
With it.
Yeah, I didn't have much to start laughing at Thunder saying, "God forbid a girl likes booby." We need to stop talking about boobies.
Oh dear.
Gosh. Anyway, where were we? You know what? Let's just move on to the next song so we can reset. It's fine. This guy said he would go to Eurovision. Oh, my browser's crashed. Oh, there we go. Super Portuguese ballad.
Yes.
Apparently he's big in Portugal, but the thing is, a ballad in this style, it's gonna take a lot for it to be like Cotovia last year for me, which had a kind of similar style, but had so much more emotion in my opinion. Gosh, someone pointed out his ears are pointy, and they really are. What did you think of this, Jay?
I really enjoyed this one actually. The build up it doesn't really sound like it, but it kind of reminds me of Jan's song I Need a Break. Um so I enjoyed that. I really love the Portuguese language. Like I think it sounds so cool.
I think it gets really special, and when in the right circumstances. For me, this just isn't pressing those buttons in the same way. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
The next one is actually, coincidentally, one of the other ones, one of the only other ones that have said they will go to Eurovision. This is the one that I think is one of the favorites. I quite like this. It's very warm. It's very soft, and I actually quite liked how gentle it was. You know, it has that kind of slight, you know, romance movie montage kind of feel, like sort of set in some really romantic European city in the mid 20th century, that kind of thing, right?
Mm.
Of course, someone says, not everyone is going to agree. Someone in chat says, this song is like hitting your knee on concrete. So, in between those 2 points, Jay, where do you sit?
Well, I find this song very boring, unfortunately.
Oh.
I just didn't really connect with this one at all. Maybe if I understood what they were saying.
It might help. It might help.
Yeah.
Um,
But I didn't get that far into my analysis. So
oh. Let's keep going on to they're floating. This is another one that sort of very much shows me like this is a show where, and I think this is commendable in a lot of ways, the first priority is the domestic Portuguese audience. There's a lot of songs where I'm like, I can find an audience for this somewhere. The audience isn't going to be at a Europe-wide level. It's in 6-8B. But the audience is somewhere in Portugal somewhere. There's going to be a group of people who really like this. And therefore it should be here. In the same way, like take Gressula's song in Melfast. It should be there. But I struggle to connect with it because I'm lacking a lot of the cultural cues that would make it work for me. What do you think?
yeah, I agree. Like, one thing I love about Festival de Canção is it's so Portuguese. And I really like Portuguese music. So this is like one of the main places I get my Portuguese music fix for the year. So yeah, but this one not for me either.
I will say, in general on this selection, is that I look at the song from last year. Obviously, I mentioned Catalia, but also I think about some of the other artists, you know, Josh, Henke, obviously Napa. I do think we're lacking some of those songs that are like, oh, wow. You know, songs which, with the exception of Henke, which is obviously a very different style, songs which feel very Portuguese, but I think still had an international appeal, you know? But again, to be honest, this show is 98% for the domestic market anyway, even more so this year, given the removal of focus from Eurovision, which was a smart pivot to keep the show relevant, given how many artists are saying no. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one, if it will let me. There we are. Danish. This one, I think, is top of the Eurovision World Poll, if I'm not mistaken, or near the top. Easy to see why. It has that beat. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it, but very repetitive, someone says, and I do agree. I just kind of was like, again, it's a passive listening song. You know what I mean?
Take a guess.
You love it.
Of course I do. It has that beat. You said it.
Tell us about it, Jay.
It like you could rap or sing like your work emails to me as long as it has that da 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 beat. Like I'm bopping. Like
This is an idea.
it's just
You should wrap your work emails over that beat and send it to San Marino.
I could have that arranged.
So apparently these are is like an Angolan inspired beats. Thank you so much. I'm not Alex Bit here. I'm here from 100 bits for 100 bits. If Antigone doesn't produce a song that could actually win, I will literally cry. I mean, it's Cyprus. They've never won the contest, so that's a big ask. But I hope she does well.
What do you mean they won in 2018? What do you mean?
Yeah, of course they did. This one I thought was really interesting. It's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, it bizarrely...
It's quite, like, airy.
It reminded me... I don't know if anyone has ever heard All Is Full of Love by Björk. It has this music video with lesbian robots making out. And this kind of reminds me... It's along that vibe. It's like that sort of slightly... Like that atmospheric sort of slightly floaty, slightly, you know... Like... unsettling is the wrong word because it's in a positive way. This sort of slight feeling of alienation almost that you have when you listen to it. This kind of has that as well, and it's slightly ethereal.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Someone's saying, how can a robot be male or female? How is it a lesbian? It just is. The robots just are. Okay, watch the video.
Don't think too hard about it.
You'll agree with me. It's yeah. But yeah, no. So for me, this was one of my favorites. I think it's the kind of thing that like it would take a Telemoveish route if it went to Eurovision, right? Obviously, she said she doesn't want to go anyway. But Telemoveish, which was
my beloved.
I thought was really fun. You thought was really fun, but it was too weird for Eurovision. Basically, I think was the
people didn't understand, but some of us did.
Yeah.
And we don't like the commoners for not liking it. Mm-hmm. So
someone says they're all now arguing about whether robots can have sexualities in chat. Someone said Nugget said Super Rob was straight. We don't know that. Super Rob could have been bi. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The bi erasure again. Wow.
Gosh, terrible. Moving on to Francisco Fontes. I gave my fiance a hug while listening to this song before, and it was nice.
Oh, that's cute. This is like really nice background coffee shop music.
Yeah.
It's not competitive at all, but it's fine.
It's nice. It's a nice song to give your fiance a hug to after a long day. You know what, Jay? She's and this is why one of the many reasons why I love this woman. She bought whipped cream today. So after this stream, we're gonna have hot chocolate with whipped cream and like mini marshmallows and little chocolate sprinkly bits.
Oh, you know what? I might make a hot chocolate as well after stream.
It's just
I need to go to bed.
It's the drink of kings. No, Jay, it's a perfect drink to have before you go to bed. It's nice and warm, and then you'll afterwards be like, oh. And God knows you of all people need to sleep well. Because half the time your sleep schedule is like an hour here, another hour there, 2 days later.
You don't want to know what time I slept last night.
When?
I didn't.
Oh. I like this. It's dramatic. I know, like, the reasons I like it are a little base in that it's more accessible. But I think this is a lovely kind of dramatic, very Portuguese, very dramatic kind of ballad that has a lot of potential. What do you think?
I didn't listen to this one all the way through.
Really?
I think
You
I missed
should.
this one.
You should.
Yeah.
You'd enjoy this. Someone says in chat, by the way, and this is interesting because I thought this. I had a conversation before about this. It reminds me of Albania for some reason. It has a tiny little bit of like the same vibes as Alice, just a tiny little bit, just enough for if you know the other one for your brain to go, oh, like yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Slightly this vibe. I think
I like Alice's song.
You would like it. Listen to it through. This is one of my favorites. I would really love for this to win or do very well. Whether it will or not is another matter. We will keep going. There's so many songs in Portugal. I think I like this one as well, if I'm not mistaken. How nice.
I love Festival de Cancel. Like
It makes me want to
the
sip a cocktail
vibes.
on a balcony.
Exactly. Like the vibes are just always there. Like they understand the assignment every year. I feel like as a standalone show, it's perfect the way it is.
Change nothing.
But but like if you're using this to go to Eurovision, I think sometimes it can work, sometimes it just crashes and burns.
I think the proof is in the pudding in recent years and that they've done things consistently that people like us have said were mistakes. Obviously, you love Napa, but and then done well anyway. So
The Black Mamba.
Yep. I mean, Mara. People loved Mara all along. To be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Napa. Yolanda, you know, all these songs, very unique, very Portuguese. Oh, God, I love Grito. What an incredible song. Someone asks, will we be covering Benidorm Fest? Yes, we already went through the songs a few weeks ago. We'll go through again once the show takes place.
The show's on the 14th, right?
Yeah, I'll be at Estilal, so you can watch it.
I might-
Speaking of which, Estilal Day, the stream is going to have to be earlier. Because there are national finals on Sunday night as well.
Off that week.
Well, I hope so.
I'll
Otherwise, I'm
have to-
calling got him. Shall we listen to the next song? B, 5 minutes ago, when he stubbed his toe on the way back from the bathroom.
Oh, this. I mean, it's a bit of fun, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's really silly.
Because you have like all of these serious songs. You kind of need to like give like an uplifting,
Yeah.
kind of.
And,
Yeah.
And I hope
So
that the
I-
staging of this is just that guy wearing a shirt just like that, just sort of going like, while singing, you know? Like with the finger guns. And that's
Oh, not the finger guns.
And that's the whole staging. Someone has arrived, says, not Sissal, don't care, bye. Okay, well, I hope you got served a pre-roll out on your way in at least. If not, donate a £5 on the way out, would you? We talked about Sissal earlier, don't worry, you can scroll back and find it. But it's just, we're not going to spend an entire 2-hour stream talking about Sissal, are we? I mean... Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Anyway,
not the knee.
next song. Oh, that's the wrong way. Next song, Joao. It's either restaurant
one's a
music
bit
or lift music,
snoozy.
and I can't decide.
It's both. It's a restaurant lift. So when you go into the lift, there's a restaurant in there, and it just goes up and down all day.
Oh, I was
Until you
thinking
finish
more
eating.
like it's one of those restaurants where you have to go up to the third floor for the. It's like a really nice restaurant, but you have to go to the third floor for the toilets. Or when you get there, they're like really vibey and like dimly lit, and there's like music like this playing in the background. Maybe it's fancy restaurant toilet music.
I see that. Okay,
But
fair.
you know, when you're in those places, you go into the toilet and you're like, wow, this is a really nicely done toilet. I'm trying to be, this
Yeah.
is meant to be a compliment, but I feel like it's maybe not working.
it's there's an elegance to this song.
Yeah, there is. Let's continue. I don't have much else to say. Oh, this is fun. Again, we need some fun, and it's a bit of fun. Very summery vibe.
Yeah, very beach vibes. Like
Copacabana,
I'm
maybe?
sipping out of a coat. Oh my god. Copa. Oh my
Cabana
god, they should
boy.
collab. They
Oh
should
yeah,
collab.
they should get Copacabana boy. They should get Junior Lerin to be. Thank you, Williams. I appreciate that $5 for the way out. Thank you for your support. They should invite Junior Lerin to be an interval act at Festival de Canção. I mean, he's Brazilian originally, so he'd fit right in
It
because he
would
speaks
work.
Portuguese. Yeah, that would be excellent.
This song reminds me of coconut water.
Coconut water.
Yeah, just like sipping on coconut water.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a song called Coconut Water, and I was like, I was trying to think like, do I remember this? So does that mean it's refreshing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's nice. It's in the Philippines we call it buko juice.
Buko juice. And is it just coconut
Yeah.
water or is it somehow different?
No, it's just coconut water.
Fair enough. Moving on. Marquise. Sad indie music. That's what we like.
Yes.
Well, this was informative.
um I like how they can explore different genres while still sounding very Portuguese. Because the language is so. Would you say Portuguese is a unique language? Because it's kind of similar to Spanish, but the sounds they make are so cool.
Sounds very different. You know what the weird thing is? And anyone else who speaks a Slavic language, right? If you speak a Slavic language, especially Russian, Ukrainian, Belarusian, one of those, do you ever hear Portuguese and your brain starts trying to process it as if it's one of those languages? I don't know why, but this has always happened for me. And I know it's
Interesting.
weirdly specific.
Is it like some of the sounds are similar?
Not really, but for some reason, they sort of go like in my brain, and I've never understood why. Somebody chatted for the first time ever just to say no. Well, someone said when people try to speak Portuguese, they do it with a Russian accent. Interesting. See, that's the kind of linguistical analysis I was looking for, right? And apparently it sounds a bit like Polish because they both have nasal vowels. Thunder says they got your ass. Yet more evidence that Portugal is spiritually Eastern European. Facts. Oh, what a great country, though. Let me tell you, I was at Eurovision in Portugal, and I didn't know very much about the contest at that time, to be honest. So I wasn't like hugely across what made a good Eurovision in person, but it was hot. I had a great time drinking like this sort of a fruity beer in the fan zone. Yeah, it was a lovely, lovely week, and it was great, and I ate loads of really nice seafood. So for me, it was great. I would love to go and do Eurovision in Portugal or Spain. Not Italy.
Oh, Spain.
Portugal is Slavic. It's between Serbia and Romania. Thanks, everyone. Let's keep going. Didn't make much of an impact on me.
I liked this. This is the running theme with Portugal for me. I like Portuguese music.
Portugal.
Yeah, it's like the same way you glaze Estonian music. I am glazing Portuguese music. This one's fun. It just makes me smile. Like it's just good vibes. It's
Yeah.
just happy. Like I need that, especially this week. God.
Wonderful. Nice. Sandrino, this guy hasn't said if he'll go to Eurovision or not. Again, very Portuguese. I quite like it because I like the underlying, the rhythm underneath it. What do you think?
This one I have downloaded and I've been playing it a lot and I think it's very fun. I can't wait to clean my room listening to this song because I feel like I'd do it in 2 times speed.
Specific, very specific. Someone says it's very
it's
Brazilian.
like-
It is very Brazilian. But also it's good because we're not going to get that kind of like side of music from anyone else in Eurovision, or in this like world without having some. You know, I remember what was his name a few years ago, the Brazilian guy who finished like second or third.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah, I know exactly who you mean.
And this is, I mean,
I
it's the
forgot his
same kind
name,
of
though.
beats and stuff. Yeah, Raphael something maybe. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name. Leo Medea, that was it. Leo Medea.
Yes, yes.
That
Oh,
was
his
great.
song was great.
He'd win this year if he'd sent his song this year. He'd wipe the floor with everyone, in my opinion. What a lovely song that one. It was so fun. Was it so fun? Silvana. Love the drama. Love the drama. This is one of my favorites, actually, just because it's so, well, dramatic. What do you think?
I thought this one was a bit snoozy for me. Sol's bestie.
Just splashed water in my eye. Why do you think it's snoozy?
Just, I feel like it is.
Too snoozy for Jay, says Dunder.
Yeah. Just-
Too light for
it's just,
Jay.
I don't know. It's the. It doesn't really make an impact for me. I have only listened to it like twice, so maybe it's a grower.
Butter Eater 124 says, I don't know how else to explain it, but it sounds like what I think Margarine would sing like. You have a really specific fixation, my friend.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
I
So
trust someone
stupid.
with butter in their name on this matter, says Dander. Someone else says, ban that guy immediately. Well, Butter Eater, you're a controversial figure already. Boring is what I think I
What
was
a
going
debut.
for. But you're Butter Eater, you would say that. Anyway, moving on. Actually, no, that's the last one. She is our Janice.
She's our Janice for the day.
He's not, no, Steven, it's not Butt Eater. It clearly says Butter Eater. We're talking about, and I can't say that. Jay, what did you think of Portugal's selection overall? And then we're going to talk about if we think there's been any potential Eurovision winners in these selections so far.
I very much enjoyed listening to Portugal. I mean, I look forward to it every year just because, you know, love Portuguese music. This year I think is weaker than previous years, but there is still a few songs that I like here. I will probably be watching Festival de Cancel. So yeah.
What else is even on that night? Should we have a look at that? Let's have a look at the schedule, just to see
Yes.
what's going on looking forward. Portugal is always right at the last moment. So it's them and Sweden and Poland. Come on, man. You don't need to be doing all that. Just do it. Just do it a few days before
Are you kidding me?
San Marino on the Friday night.
No one's.
It's like,
Oh my
okay,
god.
fine.
Wait, San Marino on Friday night. If I'm free, can I? Do you want to watch it together?
Yeah, we'll watch it together.
I could come to yours.
What time is it? It doesn't say what time it's. I hope it doesn't clash with my video launch. Otherwise, unironically, I'll move the launch.
Oh my god. Fair enough.
So, a question was raised earlier that I now want to answer, and we can spend some time thinking about it. Have we heard, in your opinion, a Eurovision winner yet this year? And if so, what is it and where?
Maybe Petta's song from Finland.
You stole it right out my mouth. That was exactly what I was going to say. This one.
Yeah, but it's still not my favorite from UMK.
You love Chachi, don't you? I
like Kiki's song more than Chachi's.
Okay, fair enough. Someone says Nedeko Dirana might win Eurovision.
Yes.
The other
Bring him
answers,
back.
the other answers I want to highlight because this was the one I was going to say. I mean, I talked about it at length in my videos this week. If you haven't watched them already, make sure you do that. I think that the staging potential for this is enormous, and so that's what gives it that sort of high end. Interestingly, a couple of the betting analysts seem to think there was a route for like Viva Moldova to do really, really well. I don't think I can see it. I would love for Satoshi to win Eurovision. Don't think that's going to happen.
That'll be fun.
He could.
Do you know what? Random prediction right now. Viva Moldova's gonna get 6th.
6th, entirely possible, in my opinion.
Viva Moldova's getting 6th. And Bella is getting 15th.
Yeah.
Someone quote that.
Yeah, could be top 3 in the televote.
Someone clip
that. Let's see. What's that? Oh, that's my other headphone. I was wondering what that was like. What is this thing on the table? Others that are maybe trying to think if there's anything else. Ferto, big question mark over the jury. Big question mark over the jury. The juries, because of the change in composition, should vote differently this year. I think the under 25s could help. Someone else, a few people have also said Catharticus by Jerry Hale could win. Even if it does, even in the winner's reprise, every time I hear Catharticus, I will still be sitting there thinking, oh, Mokus. Every time. By the way, video about Vidbeer coming on Friday, hopefully with a special guest. I'm not telling you who. We'll come back to that. Nero Cantata says, if the jury snubs Nan like they did Zerm, I will cry. You're going to be crying, I'm afraid. Nan will do okay with the jury. I think it won't do sensationally. The guest is not Gotham. It's someone else. Okay?
It's not Gotham?
No.
You're going to have to tell me after this.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. But it's not Gotham. A few other... it's not Vibe. Why would I get Vibe in a video where we're talking about Vidbeer? Like, the guest is not Janice. Macwell. It's not Janice, and it's not Eurovania. And it's not Jamala either. You'll see. Some others that came through. Someone said Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger's not winning Eurovision. I would love for Jolly Roger to win Eurovision.
Will they even win Esti Lau?
I think they have a good chance, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be a really interesting show, Esti Lau. I can't wait to do Esti Lau because it's so strong.
I'm kind of sad I'm not going.
Yeah, well, is there still time? You can't stay with us. We don't have space. But if you...
I have no money.
Fair enough. But other than that, I don't think there's many songs that I would say. Someone said Infinity could have a tattoo moment. Ali, a little turtle guy. I don't think so, I'm afraid. I really can't see it getting anywhere near. And people say, it's the guest is not Ranrawi. We will not be turning into Backpack. But yeah, so for me, it has to be this song, Luke and Hayden, so far is the only one I can see. But we still have time.
I think so too.
Let's see what Alexa brings to melodifestivalen. That could be a potential sort of apple cart upset. Apparently Australia have a big name.
What should be Domium?
That would be cool, but I don't think she'd win. I'm not Alex, but I'm here. Thank you for the 100 bits. Says, I'm so sad that Ollie is the favourite to win because I absolutely love Geta Yanni's song. Neither Ollie nor Geta Yanni are going to win Esti Lau, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I feel the coming inevitability of Vanilla Ninja.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be heartbreaking.
Yeah. Such a great national final.
To be wasted on Vanilla Ninja.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you better not let that happen, Gabe. You need to start campaigning.
I don't think I can. I don't have the influence over that level of Estonian influence. I have not yet achieved. Maybe one day. But with that, and on the subject of Estonia, yes, I will be at Esti Lau again. I'm also going to be at UMK. We've talked about that. those videos should be fun. Obviously, we've been to those national selections in the past, so I'm going to try and do some different, silly, fun things. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but we'll work something out that you enjoy. In the meantime, to let you know what's coming for the week ahead. Firstly, on Tuesday, a bit of a different video. I'm just going to do on Tuesday like a roundup of everything that's happened in the last month. So we're just going to speed through everything. If you guys like it, great. I'll do it for February as well and for March. If you guys hate it, then fine, I won't. But, because I'm doing 2 videos a week now, I feel more able to experiment and have something go wrong, So we'll see. On Friday, we're going to be covering VidBeer. Someone asks in chat, will you be at VidBeer? The answer is unfortunately no. The reason I've been coy about it and not said yes or no until now is that I was looking into the possibility, and while I was looking into the possibility, the best thing would be to not mention it anywhere. So sadly, I won't be, just because there's too many logistical moving parts at the moment that make it impossible. I would have loved to go maybe next year. It would have made an amazing sort of second part to the Moldova video to go and do that, but it's just not possible. In any case, we will have and B, that wasn't why. In any case, it was my choice in the end not to go. Will you apologize for your past anti-Semitism? Greetings from Tel Aviv. Melissa, I'm Jewish,
Jesus.
you fucking idiot. I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry.
Okay, final cheer, but I also need Alexa to win Melfest, as she is my favorite artist in general in and out of Eurovision. She'd be a great winner. She would be a great winner. Anyway, thank you, Melissa, for clicking on the stream and ensuring some further engagement. Once again, I hope you got a pre-roll ad on your way in. But yeah, so that's what we're up to this week. Obviously, there'll be a stream next Sunday where we will be talking about the results of VidBeer and anything else that happens this week. Then things are going to get really intense because there's lots of national selections happening over the second half of February, and Jay will hopefully be there with us to go through it all. Yes. Jay, do you have anything left to say before I unceremoniously can this stream?
Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, please. Final message. What do I say? Stay hydrated, guys.
Yeah.
Drink your water.
My cup is empty.
I have 2.
Wow, thanks. All right, I am going to go give Cheese his dinner, which weirdly he's not demanding yet. I don't know where he's gone. I guess he's in the other room.
Oh yeah, it's 10:10.
Yeah, usually by now he's jumping on the bed and on the table and being like, "Where is my fucking food?" Anyway, thanks for joining, everyone. Remember to do it for Janice, and we will see you all next week. I need to turn the thing.